Hi, Mike with Triple Check Electric here. I just got done with the spa installation. I want to go over it real quick. So this is the main disconnect for the hot tub. It's GFCI protected as noted by this white button here. This tub is a 60 amp tub, so you need to run a minimum of number 6 wire because the tub is actually pulling 48 amps. And it's a continuous load, so you need to upsize everything by 125%, hence the 60 amp breaker. This disconnect needs to be within sight, readily accessible. So that means it needs to be within sight, and it also needs to be accessible to the point to where it's easily accessible, is how the code reads. So what this means is, like for instance, they're going to be putting a fence here, and normally I might have put it like right over here, but being that this is up on a platform and they're going to be putting a fence here, they would have to walk around the fence to get to it. Even though it's within sight, it wouldn't be considered readily accessible. So I needed to mount it here. And then the other the other thing you have to be careful of is how far you are away from the tub. So from the outside edge of the tub to the front of the disconnect, you need a minimum of 5 feet. And this is so you can't touch the disconnect while you can't touch the tub while you're touching the disconnect. It's just a safety thing. For obvious reasons, you don't want to touch electricity while you're in water. This is the spa control center. Need to put the cover plate on it, but I'm trying to show you that real quick. These are the grounding points for each motor. I always check these over again because I often find they're loose. This one right here was actually loose when I initially checked it. So it's just something good to get. It's good to get in the habit of, because if you happen to lose a neutral and then this motor's not bonded, it's not going, it can potentially become energized and it can energize the water. And obviously that's not a good thing. We got Seal Tight, which is weatherproof. Sorry. The Seal Tight here, which is weatherproof, flexible conduit. And just rolling that along here. The reason why I ran it instead, I usually would run conduit, but being that I'm going from the home to a separate structure, it's going to settle at a different rate. So it's really important to have something that you can account for that potential settling of either the home or this pad that it's sitting on, because they're not going to settle together. This is the main conduit coming from the electric panel. I always seal up with duct seal in here. That keeps the outside air from penetrating the inside air, from the inside air from escaping to the outside. And it also keeps critters out of there as well. And another point is really important to put duct seal on the back of this box, or silicone works good as well. Then when you seat it back there, it's sealed up so you don't get any water infiltration or bugs. That's about all I got. I'll close everything up and wrap up for today. Take care.